Volume 3, Number 17, the Super Bowl. As everybody's preparing for the big event in Kansas City and the surrounding Missouri area, it's no different in Branson, Missouri. The big event is about to happen. Pastor West calls Michael. Hey, are you prepared for the big event tonight? Yeah, I think so. Well, we're having a little bit of a church Super Bowl party. Would you like to attend? Oh, that would be great. Grace is sleeping. Do you want me to get everybody together to go to the Super Bowl event at church? Yeah, we're going to show it at church. If you want to come down, you're welcome to come down, says Pastor West. Well, let me see if I can get some people together here and we can come on down. That way we don't have to prepare anything. Is there anything we can bring down? Hey, if you don't have anything to bring, just come on down. We're just going to watch the Super Bowl at church. Well, that sounds excellent. So Michael gets off the phone with Pastor West and sees that Grace is actually beat in sleep. So he's not going to wake up Grace. He says to mom and dad, and he announces to the rest of the family if they were okay with going to church to watch a Super Bowl. And of course, Elijah is excited. This is actually the best idea. Elijah says, yes, Dad, that's actually a great idea. We don't have to do anything, just go to church and watch the Super Bowl with Pastor West and the rest of the church, those who will be in attendance to watch the Super Bowl. And of course, Mrs. Yokoshoda loved that idea, and some people were planning on staying back. Mom and Dad said that they were willing to watch the church Super Bowl party too. So it was agreed upon that they would drive in separate cars. Just then, Grace woke up. Hearing the announcement, Grace said, "What's going on?" Well, Pastor West invited us to the church Super Bowl party. Church Super Bowl party? Really? That means we don't have to do anything here. We could just go to church, right? And Michael said, that's correct. Well, I bought that platter full of vegetables and cauliflower and celery. Why don't we bring that? Grace, that's a great idea. So as they decided that they were going to make that decision to go to the church Super Bowl party, it was already planned. They were going to bring the kids and they were going to go to the event. So they were going to drive in separate cars. That was the decision made. Michelle and Kelly were off work for the day. They figured, why not just let them have the day off so they can spend it with their special somebodies. Jessica was planning on coming in for the evening, so Jessica had the day off. So they decided to call Jessica and tell her she had the day off. So at least they could enjoy their night off and watch the Super Bowl with their significant others. So it's just going to be all of us? Yeah. Plus Stacy's going to be in on the 13th, said Grace. So we're going to meet Stacy, the fill-in for Michelle. So that'll be on Tuesday. Okay, sounds good. So that'll be tomorrow's Michelle's last day. And then we will meet Stacy, said Grace to Michael. So Michelle's last day is tomorrow, right? Michael said, yeah, that's correct. Okay, that sounds like a plan. So we're going to head on down in a little bit to the church Super Bowl party. And we already have a platter, so we have something to bring. That sounds great. So everybody was just waking up from their naps. And Grace said, why don't we get the kids ready now and get ready for the Super Bowl party? This will be a lot of fun. Plus, I don't know what they have planned. Well, let me call Pastor West, said Michael. I want to know what they need. So Michael calls Pastor West and finds out what's going to be on the menu. Pastor West explains that they're going to have ribs and they're going to have chicken and they're going to have some extra items that everybody's going to bring to the party. And Michael describes what they're going to bring: a platter full of vegetables and ranch dressing. And he said, excellent, that's exactly what we need. We need something healthy to digest all this food. Michael was beaming with excitement as the Super Bowl party was going to be such a hit. They were going to have a big screen TV and watch the Super Bowl party with the rest of the church members that were going to be in attendance. So, what time should we be there? Um, I would get there about 5 o'clock because really kickoff begins and we want everybody to have their meal first. So, just be here at 5 o'clock. Okay, sounds great. This is going to be a big deal here around Branson, Missouri, because, Kansas City being only 2 hours away. Yeah, oh, you'll see a lot of Kansas City fans around here, of course. So we should just wear red and yellow? Yeah, wear red and yellow. If you have Kansas City gear, wear that too. Of course, I have Kansas City gear. I'll find something. As far as my kids go, I'll have to just pick up something at the store, maybe something local at the Walmart. So that was it. The plans were made, and Michael got off the phone and decided he was going to go up to Walmart real quick. And he said, Grace, I have to shoot up to Walmart real quick. I'll be right back. And Grace said, okay, I'll talk to you in a bit. So Michael went up to Walmart to find the kids some Kansas City gear for the kids, as much as he didn't know if they would have anything left over on the racks. He did find some things as far as Kansas City gear, but there wasn't much left over. So he bought a couple T-shirts for the kids so they could have something to wear for the, the Super Bowl party. So he went to the checkout line, the self-checkout line, that is, and he ordered their T-shirts, and he was off and running. He got home just in time and gave Elijah a Super Bowl T-shirt, and that was the AFC Championship T-shirt. He was surprised he actually got his size too, and he got Jenny a T-shirt too. He just felt it was necessary that they would be included into the season and also the expectations of the big Super Bowl game. So Elijah put on his T-shirt. He said, Dad, this fits perfectly. An AFC championship game. That's exactly the right kind of T-shirt, and it fits right, said Dad. Dad, I didn't think I would find anything, said Michael, but it was just my luck. Well, as they prepared to get their gear on, and of course, finding a Nerf football, they wanted to play outside on the yard. They threw the Nerf football in the yard to get ready for the game. It was a great way to prepare for the Super Bowl. Elijah and Dad went out and played a little throwing the football around. Elijah said, Dad, I can't wait to watch this game already. It's going to be an exciting game. As they headed out the door, one by one, got the car seats and the babies in their seats as well, they were ready to go to church. The dinner was just about to be prepared and ready to go. As they made their way to the church, the Super Bowl was about to start shortly. As they started their meal, the Super Bowl kickoff was about approximately in 2 hours. So this gave them enough time to sit down and eat and enjoy their meal. As soon as the Super Bowl is going to kick off, we're going to be taking it easy. So everybody enjoy your meal. Oh, I can't wait. We can relax and enjoy a nice meal with our church family. This is exactly perfect. As Grace brought in the vegetable tray full of food, it was just what they needed. It was a nice touch to all the grub that was there. Well, it looks like everybody's enjoying their barbecue chicken. That's exactly right. Don't forget the barbecue ribs, too. Oh, this is fantastic. This is exactly what I'm hoping for. As the kids had obviously liked it so much, everybody was enjoying the meal. Kickoff is almost in an hour, so get ready for the big game. As the big game was getting started, the NFL Today program and all the media hype of all the players was on the field. They were starting to preview and interview all the expecting interviews, it was obvious that this was the biggest game of the year. The news and the news stories were obviously all reported in advance, so the excitement was surrounding the Super Bowl championship in Las Vegas. It was an exciting time to watch the news as it was unfolding. Grace, said Michael, I'm so happy we got to get to church when we did. We got to enjoy a meal. Now to watch all the coverage on ESPN and all the coverage, it's just really more exciting than I realized. That's why they call it hype, said Grace. There's a lot of hype. The Super Bowl kickoff is about to begin soon. So we're going to watch this coverage and we're going to wait for the big kickoff and watch the game. As kickoff is in approximately in a half hour, they prepare to watch the game and get into their seats. As kickoff is about to begin, everybody's getting excited to watch the game. Here it goes, and they watch the game, and this segment is over.